Hi, I'm Jim Pruse, and welcome to this edition of the World 5.0 Weekly Update. This past week has been quite revealing for corruption within the United States government. The FBI has been spying on reporters, the Associated Press, and Fox News and other places. The IRS has been targeting Tea Party groups, and the Obama administration has proven itself to be incompetent in the Benghazi situation, to say the least. Each of these is a big deal because they offer such a clear look at the mind-blowing level of corruption within our government and within the current cultural system. These are the actions of a government driven by corporate greed, incompetence, and the lust for power. These are the actions of empire. There's a clear lack of integrity, justice, and balance in all of this mess. We are unable to rein in Wall Street, even after they ruined our financial system and millions of lives. We are unable to enact gun legislation, even when we the people are far and away for controlling access to weaponry. And we are stymied in our electoral system with voter intimidation, misinformation, gerrymandering, and a host of other voting issues. This is not an honest democracy, folks, and hasn't been for some time. We didn't want to repeal Glass-Steagall, which kept banks from gambling your money. We didn't want Vietnam, or the savings and loan scandal from the 80s. Sorry to report this, but corruption has been around for a long time. But it just breaks my heart when the IRS, the FBI, and the administration are all busted for such falseness within the same week. The system is broken. We need a new system. If you've been paying attention, you know Syria has been torn by civil war for 2 years now, with little sign of an ending in sight. Iraq is in a shamble, with 70 victims of car bombings over the weekend, and Afghanistan and Pakistan are hotbeds of unrest and resistance to American intervention. Now, we can go round and round about how much the U.S. military, CIA, and shadow government are involved in these conflicts currently, but there's no doubt we've been conflicted in any efforts at peacemaking and community building. Why, you ask? Why would that be? U.S. corporations are the largest sellers of armaments in the world, with in 2011 about 80% being sold, all coming from U.S. sources. And here at home, 90 guns per 100 people. That's just fucking crazy. And why is this the case? Because the Weaponeers Front Group, the NRA, has had such a corruptive influence. They buy Congress people to write laws that prevent liability to gun makers and prevent the enforcement of existing gun laws by creating conflicting laws. So what if we look at the food system, the energy system, the retail system? You betcha, we get the same corruptive influence and the same corruption across the board. The system is broken, folks. We need a new system. World 5.0 is all about integrity. More accurately, it's all about peace, love, integrity, justice, and balance. These days, most of us appreciate that the old system cannot stand. It is corrupt to the core. And so this is why I've decided to run for Congress. I intend to take this light of World 5.0 to the heart of darkness, Washington, D.C. It is my intent to bust up the pattern of listening to money instead of listening to constituents. It is my intent to stop the tendencies of empire, to see government retooled to serve the needs of we, the people. I do not do this alone. From the World 5 perspective, that's actually impossible. But to be successful in this run for Congress, I'm going to need your help. We must build a movement that cannot be ignored. A movement of truth and compassion and fairness. A movement of people. So, I'd love to see you at high noon on the summer solstice, June 21st, at Piatt Park, in Cincinnati's only 24-hour free speech zone, where I'll announce my candidacy for the U.S. Congress and where we introduce World 5.0 to the public space. I run as a concerned citizen, an occupier, and the founder of World 5.0. Mark your calendar and join us. This will prove to be an auspicious occasion as World 5.0 is introduced into the public sphere. Later in the day, we'll gather at Turpin Farm in Newtown to celebrate the solstice and the day's achievement. For you who have felt hopeless and powerless in the face of a corrupt system, a new day dawns. For you who have worked and struggled for a better world, we finally get the wind at our back. For you who have been victimized by the old system, whether through poverty, bad neighborhoods, bad education, our aim is integrity, justice, and balance. And our way is peace and love. So, take a break from this broke-ass system and join us on the solstice to be part of something awesome. Welcome to World 5.0.